Hello and welcome to another Doctor's Assistant 1 video, and today I'm reviewing another freaking stupid Torchwood comic book, for fuck's sake. Sorry for the swearing, but yeah, if you couldn't already tell, I am not really enjoying this series. It's very incoherently written, but before I delve into why I really don't like the series, which is a shame because I thought it would be alright, I was pleasantly surprised when I wasn't pleasantly, I was unfortunately surprised to find out that it's been poorly managed, and yeah. Anyway, we have Gwen and Captain Jack, and, you know, they're holding a gun and a revolver, or specifically Captain Jack's revolver. Captain Jack seems to be in a new black coat, which is a bit odd. Usually he's in a dark blue wartime sort of coat. The Torchwood logo is on a sort of on top of a pink like banner for some reason. Really don't like that. I mean, I guess it really sort of contrasts the black and the smog like smudged effect, because it's like white there and then it's kind of more black, so it does feel like a chalkboard. And that, I think the two things that stand out the most is probably Gwen's red shirt underneath a coat, and the blue and some colour, but for the most part there's no real colour on the cover, which I guess it's because it's aimed at adults and all that, maybe. Torchwood is, yeah. Issue 3, the barcode, Titan Comics and all that. On the back there's an advertisement for the Torchwood Archives, which is a special feature-length story celebrating 10 years of Torchwood, which is by Big Finish, apparently. Which looks way more interesting and better than this crap, which we got. Yeah, the graphic novels for the Doctor Who stuff. The other issues for the next one, issue 4. You can get it on tablets. The alternative covers I could have got for this one, which all still look terrible, on what's out this month by Titan Comics. Some other stuff, so Assassin's Creed and Sherlock. I mean, I'd much prefer to have got Sherlock, to be honest. And then, yeah, the awfulness that is this comic. I mean, I think the only thing I've actually liked is the fact that the Seal of Rassilon is for some reason in this. No idea why the Seal of Rassilon is in this story twice, but I like it. I like seeing it because it's a cool sort of thing in Doctor Who that never really gets used as much, or it should get used more, but it doesn't. There you go, there. Seal of Rassilon. I mean, I think there was some Seal of Rassilon-like stuff in the 3rd issue of the 3rd Doctor, which I think I've done. I think I've reviewed that on the channel now. Yeah, there's just random stuff. I really like these two panels with the tank. But what I just find really confusing is the fucking fact, sorry for the swearing, but it's peeing me off. It's the fact that it's set, this whole story's set before, no, after a stupid novel of Torchwood. So that's like, majority of the people won't have even read that. So who the hell is this aimed at? Like, proper diehard Torchwood fans, I take it? Because, you know, like, and as well, who thought it was a good idea to just randomly add all these fucking characters? Who the hell are all these people? Like, they're only ever introduced in this comic book, to my knowledge. Or maybe they were in that book. I don't know. I haven't read the book. So the only characters I know are Gwen, Jack, and Reese. And Reese isn't even in any of the comics, aside from issue 1. Captain Jack sometimes doesn't even look like Captain Jack because he's so poorly drawn, and the same with Gwen. I think Gwen's not as bad. Gwen looks more like Gwen and that, but like there, what the hell is that? That doesn't look like Captain Jack and Gwen to me. Like, you know, there's certain panels like there, that looks like Gwen. Like, she's got the coat, she's got like, you know, just this look about her that looks like that, you know. Yeah, okay, there in the panel she's got short hair, but, you know, But then you've got other bits like there where she just doesn't look like Gwen. And the same with Captain Jack. Like, Captain Jack looks more Captain Jack-esque in other parts than in other panels and stuff. And then you've got these random bits with John Harkness as well. You know, all these bits where all these characters are doing and saying stuff that just doesn't make any sense to me, because I don't feel like there's no connection, there's no emotional connection to any of these characters. If this old geezer dies, I couldn't give two fucks about that. You know why? Because I don't know his name. I don't know about him. All I know is that he's got this fucking dog. And beside the dog, the dog could die and I wouldn't give a shit, aside from the fact that it's a dog and, well, it's not cool that an animal will die, but, you know. But, again, the guy could die and I'd just be like, okay, he's dead. Oh no. You know, I'd not feel any emotional impact because I don't know who he is. I don't know why he's there and why I should care. You know? Oh look, spoiler alert, this ship starts to fly in the air for some reason. No idea why, it just does. It's really dumb. I'm not a fan of the art. The artwork is sometimes good, sometimes not, you know. Again, sometimes it looks good, like, in certain panels, but then sometimes it looks really sort of weird, where, like there, that looks cool, you know, and that looks cool and stuff, but then there are other times where there's just characters look really bizarre and look really sort of just randomly not like who they are in the show. But then there's all these other characters and it's like, where's, you know, Yanto, or where's you know, Toshiko, and where's Owen, and where's, you know, all these other people who are actually in Torchwood, you know? You know, instead we get all these other characters who, again, I've never met, I don't know them, I don't care for them. This is terrible. And to think this was supposed to bring back Torchwood or something as well, or like help bring back Torchwood, you know, be released alongside the Big Finish audios that I've heard are good, actually. I have yet to get any of the Torchwood ones, but I mean, at this point, I can't see how they could be any worse than this tripe, this garbage. I mean, if it makes you feel any better, if you don't like me being so negative about it, I mean, if it bothers you that I'm being negative about this, then it'll make you feel better that the next issue is the last issue that I'm getting, because I unfortunately subscribed to getting this miniseries, and so, like, I'd unsubscribed by issue 2, but for some reason I still have to get issue 3 and 4. And yeah, I'm probably going to sell all 4 of these. I know it's an incomplete series, but I don't care. I'm probably just going to sell them on eBay, or sell them, yeah, or give them to someone. Anyone. I genuinely don't even want them in my collection, because they're just awful. Awful. Like, it's being so inconsistently written. Like, literally, it doesn't flow. It literally feels like a separate new story every time I pick up one of the issues. And is that their intent? Because unlike the Third Doctor one, where it's felt like it's, you know, flowed, it's gone from issue 1 to issue 2 to 3, and felt like one coherent, one big story, one coherent thing. Whereas this has just felt like 3 separate stories with some familiar main characters doing very unfamiliar and weird and boring and confusing stuff. But yeah, thanks for watching, comment, rate and subscribe.